Hello and welcome back to the playthrough. I think last time we got all the items I went through. So we've got the long beam, the morph ball, obviously is the first item, some other bits and bobs, and now you're back with your very happy faces and you're going to watch me kill Kraid. So he's coming up in this area. This is his area, and we're just going to run through. The first thing we've got to do, if you haven't played this before, is turn the electricity on, because this area at the moment for some reason has no power, and you need to, I'm pretty sure you've got to go this way. Let's do a trick here, to turn the power back on before you can get to the rest of the level. And there's a slight mini boss fight here coming up. Yeah, because you can't use these. You can't use those while the power is off. That's nice, isn't it? Let's do that. There's a little bit there. A little secret bit I like to go into. I think this place gives you a missile tank. I can't remember what it gives you. Let's have a look. The washroom. Yeah, so this is the part that turns the electricity on. So you can do this. So these things move now, because before they weren't working. I can't show you that because I didn't do it. Last episode I was also talking about my trip to Amsterdam, which was fantastic. Got to go rent a bike if you ever go there, and definitely check out obviously the 420 Cafe. Amazing coffee in there. I know a lot of people don't go there for the coffee, but my friggin' Christ, the guy who, I don't know if he owns it or what, but he knows his coffee, my guy. Right. Pretty simple boss fight. All we've got to do is stand here and wail on him. With the missiles on the little bulbousy dick part. Oh, and it does this, which is really annoying. And if he grabs you, that happens. Just gotta wait here for him to do that. Go. Bam, 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 bam. That's gonna be a dick hole. There we go. Got him. Oh, come on. There we go. Salty ended. Got everything. I think there's an item down here. Something, isn't there? There we go. Here it is. Another missile tank. We love the missile tanks over here. Oh, we don't love that though. Damn, Samus. Fucking backflipping everywhere. Not sure if there's anything else in there, but we're going to go ahead and keep going and progressing, because we want to get to Kraid in this episode, definitely. So now the power's on, we can go back this way. Grab another missile tank on the way. We can use this to get over, which we couldn't use before. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, that was smooth, that little. Hold the direction you want to go in. If you want to get in little holes like that as well. One thing I struggled with when I first started playing this, and other Metroid games, you can sort of hold the direction and it will sort of force you in there, which is nice. That's the first time I've seen one of those throws. Bam, bam, bam. Right. I think we've got to go down now. That's the only way left to go. Can't remember which way it is though. I think this way is an item and that was an energy tank. Either way, they're both a waste of time. Yeah, this is the way to go. Oops. Let's make sure we've got full missiles before Kraid as well. Otherwise, it'll be a long old fight. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to go up there. Oh, that's annoying. I don't want to go up here. Oh, that's alright then. Oh, maybe it is the other way. Well, we'll figure out now. Oh, yeah, I've got to go up to the top, ain't we? Right. Okay. Natural progression, at least we've got the map. Because I think in this room, there's an item in it. I have no idea how to get this one. I think you need the spring ball. You can spring up to that. I honestly have no idea how it works. Anyways, might come get that later. I'm not sure. Still not sure how to get it. Oh, fucking. Yeah, I know how to wall jump. Oh, fuck, that feels so good. Right, let's make our way to Kraid. Oh, that's annoying. One thing, yeah, going back to Amsterdam before I was chatting shit. One thing you've definitely got to do if you go there, if you're watching this, the Sex Museum, it's €5. It is an absolute fucking laugh. It's hilarious. The history behind the prostitution is fantastic, as well as some of the sort of props they have in there, hilarious. So I don't really want to ruin it, but one of them, when you walk in, it like jumps out at you and like. It scared me, to be honest, when it happened, because I was a bit like, ah, fuck, didn't expect it there. And Jess laughed at me. But it's like, as you sort of walk into the red light district, it's got like an ugly prostitute in there. And she like jumps out and like gets you, and I was like, fuck! That made me laugh. And what else do they have in there? They have all these like pornographic photos at the top from like the 50s and shit, and like the 60s, and some of like the Chinese prostitutes, because I think it was quite a big thing in China or Japan. It could have been around there. I feel like Japan, because some of the guys are like samurais. It looked like a samurai painting kind of thing. However, the guy was they were just like fucking. Oh yeah, look at that, 55. So definitely worth going if you're ever in Amsterdam. Where else is worth going? Renting bikes. I think the zoo. We didn't go to the zoo, but I can imagine it's probably worth going to. What else? Oh, fuck me. What else is good? This thing is, there's so much that you walk around and you just find stuff on the days. Seems annoying. Giant moths. Whatever they're called. Oh, I can't be bothered to attack you. Save room doesn't heal me up. But we do need as many missiles as we can. So I think the next room is where we drop down to Kraid. Yeah, this one. And then here we're going to do a little bit of farming quickly, just to too long. Just get 4 missiles. We'll just blast them in the fucking mouth. Shouldn't take too long. Oh, and the Heineken experience. Actually, you know what? The Heineken experience is okay in Amsterdam. It's not worth the money, but it's interesting to go and you get free beer. If you really like beer, I genuinely think it's quite awful. Quite bitter. If you like beer, it's definitely worth going to Lit. Because they give you like you get around and see how they first started all their stuff. So this is Kraid. Quite an easy boss, just like the other game, Super Metroid, just shooting him in the mouth really. Oh, just avoiding his shit. I feel like there's a quicker way to shoot this. Oh, I can't be out already, can I? Missiles, no! I feel like last time we did this a lot quicker. Yeah, I think you've got to have missiles for this, otherwise... How are you supposed to kill him? Oops. Oh. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Right, and this one, when he next shoots the shit out of his holes, I'll get some research. Oh, brilliant! Only one hit him. Cool. One out of the however many we had. Oh, this is long. Right. This should be the last few missiles. There we go. What was I saying? Back to Amsterdam. When you go, don't get tonsillitis because it fucking sucks waking up every morning and being like, my throat is hurting. Luckily, we didn't have to stay in the hostel. We could actually stay in my cousin's flat, which was so nice just coming home every day. But my fucking Christ, are the stairs there steep? Like, you've got no if you can't push yourself up. If you get out of breath doing like a few steps in England, which sometimes I do, like if I rush downstairs and I'm like, shit, get back upstairs, I'm recording, or I've got friends here or something like that, so I rush back upstairs. Holy Christ, right, so the steps are like half the size of an English or maybe an American step, I don't know if they're standard the same, but they're about half the size, and also, they are so fucking steep, it's mad. Like, oh, I don't think I meant to do that. But it worked in my favour, I think. Interesting. Didn't mean to do that. Anyways, interesting shine spark. That's an item over there. So we just grabbed the light dash from Kraid, which allows us to do the shine spark sort of things. If you've watched Super Metroid, you'll understand. And it lets Samus run at high speed. However, in this one, unlike in Super Metroid, Samus cannot. What do you call it? She can't actually, like, there's no difference between her running and her sort of trot, I guess, is the way I'd put that. So in number 2 you can hold a button to make Samus dash, whereas if you don't hold it then she just kind of leisurely does a little jog. Whereas in this one there is no difference between them, she just always runs at the same speed, which is kind of annoying. But it doesn't make much of a difference. It just means you can't like short charge or anything. That you always charge. Your charge always has to be a certain length. You have to have like 4 blocks maybe to charge it up. So it means you can't just use it in any situation. You think, there's a couple of spots in the game where you can use the charge for your advantage. One of them being getting the super missiles early. I can't do the skip, unfortunately, but I'm sure you can Google how to do it. So everyone's favourite dragon is in the game, or Ridley. Is he a dragon or is he an alien? I never quite understand the difference. He's got to be some kind of dragon thing. Or an alien. I mean, maybe he is an alien. Maybe that would make more sense. Because this is a game about fighting aliens going to alien planets. Then again, I don't know. Maybe he's an alien dragon? Or a dragon alien? Is there a difference between a dragon and an alien? I mean, maybe. Right, we're going back to Norfair. We've got the Shine Spark running light dash super hot time, which means we can go down and get the super misses and then start heading towards Ridley after a while. I think we also need to grab the Varia suit before we get to Ridley, but I don't know about that. Don't want that. I could play any game on earth, but I won't play that. A little bit of Jontron there for you. I think that's a rip-off of another song which says, I could love anyone on earth, but I won't love you. I feel like I heard that the other day. And I'm now just getting the reference, which is making me go, haha, hehe, that's so funny. You know what, let's try and go, no, you can't do it. I swear you could go up, but I think you need something else before you can go get the Varia suit. I can't be bothered to waste my time. I just want to get going, get really killing. Oh, that helped me, that pushed me over. Don't know if you can damage boost this one. It'd be interesting to know if you could. Actually, I don't know if it would even help. I think the world record for this is about 44 minutes long, which I think is quite long. But when you watch it, some of the tricks he does are pretty cool. I mean, if you already have a feel for the game and know how it feels, you can tell that some of them, he's obviously taken a lot of time to perfect them. I mean, a lot of speedrunners take a lot of time. It's not like it's anything different, but specifically some of the ones the world record holder holds for this one, they're pretty fucking good. Like, they allow him to get to some... Oh! That's annoyed me. Doesn't matter, I think I still get the Shine Spark. I can't get the Shine Spark. How am I supposed to do that? Oh yeah, you're supposed to stop and blah blah blah. Okay, right, I'll do it right this time. Don't think that's gonna work. Fucking Christ! This is what I don't like about... This is one of the things I don't like about the Shine Spark in this, is it doesn't work very well. I mean, figuring it out is part of the problem, I think. But... this guy... Here we go. Look at that. 60 odd. We must be on like what, 70 missiles. Here we go. Right, we'll use this bit to fall through the floor. And then can't do anything here because we need super missiles. So we go back. Fall through the floor again. You can bomb jump over, that was no point because you get the high jump here. Don't know what the point in the green one is. We'll find out soon, I guess. Actually, maybe not. Right, this is the high jump. I think this also gives you the spring ball. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. It gives you the spring ball 2. Ooh, don't want to go there. This also allows Sam to jump very high, which is nice. As you get up here, get this little diggly-doo. That's more down. I think this is just a way point, so they can tell you where to go. Yeah, it's just this one's just telling you to get to the Varia suit, which I think is up in Brunstar, which we can use the high jump for, which is cool. Yeah, so it's telling us to go up into the grave that they've not explored yet. So about 20 minutes in. If you're making it this far into the video, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and let me know what I'm doing right, and hit the notification bell because you're clearly enjoying it. Right, getting back to it. So we're heading up to the Varia suit now. Ooh. It's going to shoot us right back up to the top. Good thing about this game, that compared to the original, is it does a lot of the... I wouldn't say the grind, but it takes a lot of the... Not sure where, sort of not knowing where to go out of the picture. Why is that breakable? Guess we'll leave that. Yeah, it takes a lot of the not knowing where to go out of the picture because it normally gives you a little guide on... Not a guide, but it gives you a sort of push in the right direction in which you've got to go, as well as the markers, whereas in the original one it's just like, you don't know where to go? Fuck you, there's no internet. You don't know internet back in the 70s. I mean, I'm not sure when the NES came out. Was it 80s? I feel like it was 80s or 90s. Not exactly sure when it came out. But I should buy one. You know, I keep going to CX, which I found out is actually pronounced sex. I always thought it was pronounced sex. Well, I didn't always think it was pronounced sex. When it first came out, I was like, is it sex? Is it CX? Is it kex? Is it sucks? I could never tell. No one ever really understood or knew themselves. But I went in with my mate Lewis because he was buying Mario Kart for his Wii, and the guy behind the counter was like, "Oh, well, do you have a sex card?" And we were like, "Whoa, a sex card?" And he was like, "Oh, I mean a CX card. Sorry, I keep calling it by its actual name." And I'm like, "Bitch, you're trying to sell us sex?" Oh, but yeah, I should go into Getting back to it, I should go into CX and try and get a actual NES. To be honest, I have the original Metroid on this, so I don't really need it for any particular reason other than the fact that I want it. I don't find that's a good enough reason. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Welcome to the jam. What's in the other tubes? I bet one of them's got a little secret for me. Guess not. Those purple things, you can use the little turtles that suck life off you to eat them. Interestingly, I only just put them in though. Oh, here's the bit. Oh, yeah. So you haven't got the stuff you can't get up here. So you haven't got the high boots or the ice beam, which the ice beam you must have by now, but you haven't got the high boots. I don't think you can get up there because they actually doesn't allow those things to spawn. So you can't actually cheese it, because I think they knew about the cheese before. Can you kill these things? Yeah, you must be able to. There we go. Don't think you've got to take them. Bam, just hold jump there. Get you up. Oh, fucking... And they're going to go onto the purple, which is good. Cool, when you go through the door, I actually get rid of it. This is the Varia suit, so this now allows us to sort of broadens our horizon. We can go into lava now, and I think we take like half the amount of damage, possibly. Not as cool as the Super Metroid transformation, but there you go. Let's heal up here. 65. No secrets. Here's another little fart for you guys. Oh, gross. So it's heading up to the end of the episode. I think I'm gonna call it quits here. Oh look, there's a frame where Samus is actually turning to the front. I see it. Cool. Yeah. So in this episode, what we got so far, a little catch up. We've managed to get another unknown item, another unknown item, a high jump, the speed booster, a few missiles, I think an energy tank maybe. We killed Kraid, and we got the Varia suit. Progress? I think so. So, if you made it to the end of the video, like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you're doing, and turn the notifications on so you can be alerted when the next episode comes out. I think I'm going to make this a Monday series, so it comes out weekly, so you've got a good, like, 25 minutes to watch every evening when you come home from work and or school and or just from being outside, because the outside is an awful place.